Reserving anything popular in Tokyo is a nightmare. I've got a trip to Tokyo coming up, so I've been booking all the things I can, but I was not prepared for the nightmare of trying to book anything popular online. If you're also planning to go to these types of places, prepare for lotteries tens of thousands of people long, violent free-for-alls, and borderline inaccessible websites. Not to mention the time zones. The almost infamous Kirby Café, with incredibly cute dishes, this very popular permanent cafe was high on my list to check out, but it is notoriously hard to book, with many guides online to help you maximize your chances. Instead of a controlled format, the way this booking works is at a set date and time on the month before all of the bookings for the following month release at once. That's right, all of them, with no queue. It's a bloodbath. So it was 9 AM, my friend and I had booked time off work and we were ready to go with the guides fresh in our minds. Our goal was one specific day only, and ideally any time except mid-afternoon. We got to the page and we were met with this massive, overwhelming grid, which is definitely not the easiest to read. I clicked a time on the day we wanted, and the booking failed, so I had to back out and everything was instantly gone. Every time I refreshed, a few random slots on random days would pop up, but refresh again and they were gone. We thought all hope was lost, but then suddenly my friend gasped and said they had a booking, or so we thought. The grid isn't clear at all between days, so it's easy to pick the wrong day, and unfortunately they booked the day before when we definitely couldn't go, so we had to cancel that. We went back to the grid grind and thought all hope was definitely lost now, but then by some miracle there was a slot on the day we wanted. I clicked it, filled in the form as fast as I possibly could, and we booked it. But I had no idea what time I managed to book because it went by so fast. Luckily, I got a great time in the evening, so hooray! We managed to conquer Kirby Café, but that was only the beginning. I've always wanted to go to Collab Cafe, so I had my eye out for them for a long time. As a huge Chainsaw Man fan, I was delighted to come across this Chainsaw Man and Sunshine City Prince Hotel collab with quite a nice looking menu. This was one of the first things I booked for my trip, and I had no idea how popular things were, so I really thought I had to be on time. I was there at 3 AM, ready and waiting for the booking page to go live. I had the collab page open as well as the announcement tweet. The time came around, and nothing. The link wasn't anywhere to be found. No tweet about it, refreshing did nothing, different browser, different device, the link was nowhere at all. Luckily, other people were tweeting and responding to the announcement saying there was no link in both English and Japanese, but others were commenting saying they managed to book, so I started getting worried. I tried scouring the website, manipulating URLs for the other collab events to try to go straight to the correct page. I tried everything. I was tired and it was 3 AM. Eventually, I found it, but in the weirdest place. I found a link directly to the booking page, in a reply in Japanese to a reply to a quote retweet of the announcement tweet. But the problems didn't stop there. I didn't know what the boxes were on the booking page, and translating it wasn't helping. They weren't translating to anything comprehensible in English, and Googling the characters didn't do anything. Fortunately, I noticed an option to sign in with a Google account to complete the booking, so I did that, and voila! 4 AM. It was finally booked. Whew! The Ghibli Museum has been on my bucket list for years, so I was determined to book this no matter what, but competition for the Ghibli Museum is fierce. My friend and I were ready and waiting with as many windows and devices as we could at the very convenient time of 1 AM, as the bookings were about to go live for the entire next month. There was only one day we were free to book for, so the pressure was even more intense. The way it works is, once the countdown on the website ends, the tickets become available, and everyone on the website is placed at a random point in the queue regardless of when you loaded the website. The time came around and bam, all of our screens turned to queues. I heard that if you're in the low thousands, you'd have a good chance of getting at least the day you want after waiting quite a long time to get through. High thousands, you might have a shot, 10,000 plus, probably not, and 20,000 plus, no way. I scoured my screens hoping for something low. My highest? 27,000. My lowest? 8,000. Not all hope was lost, but things were looking pretty dicey. My friend began to read out their numbers. 20,000, 7,000, and then, 200. The universe had blessed us. We had won the lottery. Yippee! We got in. Every slot was available on every day. Got exactly what we wanted. Got out. Genuinely could not believe it. PokéPark Kanto is a theme park within Yomiuri Land that very recently opened. It's nothing too crazy, but as a Pokemon fan, I wanted to experience walking around a real Pokemon town, and the rest of the theme park looked pretty fun too. This was last year during the first ever batch of bookings available. I was there ready to go. I had no idea if it would sell out. I had a discussion thread on Reddit open to see what other people had to say as well. The time came around, I got the day and time I wanted, I fill in my info, and error. I tried this again and again for different days and times, and I just kept getting errors. Some of the times that I tried looked like they were sold out, but then they were come back because I think my reservations were being held and then just expiring. I started desperately refreshing the discussion thread, and suddenly I noticed someone saying that they're having the same issue as me. Another comment pops up, and another. I see people start to realize we're all from the UK. Someone pointed out if you change your phone number's location from the UK, then it works. And voila, we were all able to book. After all that frustration, it just turns out I had a British debuff. I'm very excited to go to all the things I've talked about in this video, so hopefully maybe there'll be some videos on them in the future. Thank you very much for watching my second video. If you have had any fun experience trying to book things in Japan, or if you have any feedback, please drop a comment down below. If you want to keep up to date with any more uploads from me, then why not join the 200-ish people already subscribed? See you around.